Going on, Jerome's? Your Minnesota Vikings looking to keep their NFC North dreams alive, as well as solidify their playoff position on Sunday, Christmas Eve, whiteout US Bank Stadium against the low-energy Detroit Lions. A final injury report as well as designations are in on this beautiful Friday. 2 out for the Vikings. Fortunately, Byron Murphy Jr. DNP'd all week with a knee issue, and this is a big loss. This is a big one because Amon St. Brown, for my money, is one of the best, if not the best, slot receivers in the National Football League. Nailed it. And the Vikings, they don't necessarily have a one-for-one slot replacement. Now, it will be a combination of Booth Jr. As well as Mekhi Blackman working in the slot, as well as probably see a lot of Josh Metellus as well. But, I mean, if you're Detroit, you got to attack that right away until they can stop you. We'll see. Jalen Speedy Nailor was concussed in the Raiders game, now missing his second game in a row, which is unfortunate. And then the Vikings have 6 questionable. And this is one of the spots where it really is a de facto playoff game. And the Vikings got to get this thing going. And you're going to see guys that are dinged up. I mean, this time of year, everyone's either hurt or injured, but the Vikings, I think you're probably going to see all 6 of them go. So Jonathan Bullard limited all week with an ankle issue. He was dinged up in the Bengals game, but did return to action. Jordan Hicks, Jordan Hicks has been a full participant all week as he comes back from his shin compartment syndrome. Surgery. He does have to be activated, and we'll see that probably tomorrow. And he also put out a pretty hype video on the old Twitter machine. So I think that Jordan Hicks is going to be back, and that could be key because also Ivan Pace Jr. popped up as limited on Friday with a shoulder issue. He's listed as questionable, but I would suspect both Hicks as well as Ivan Pace Jr. will be good to go. Alexander Madison, he did progress from DNP on Wednesday, Thursday to limited on Friday. So he's listed as questionable. And even if Madison goes, Kevin O'Connell has said that Ty Chandler has earned a role and will continue to be in a role there. But if Madison doesn't go, I mean, Chandler is clearly the RB1, and you saw how he got it done against the Bengals. Brian O'Neill, so good news that he was upgraded to limited on Friday after 2 days of DNP, and he did miss the Cincinnati game. The veteran David Quisenberry filled in pretty nicely at right tackle, but O'Neill, even though he's had some ups and downs, is still one of the best right tackles in the game, so hopefully he will be good to go. And then Harrison Phillips, who also DNP'd Wednesday, Thursday, limited on Friday. Alyssa is questionable. I would expect Horrible Harry to get out there. So having Phillips and Bullard both out there, as well as Hicks and Pace Jr. right up the middle, is going to do wonders for the Vikings, stopping the Lions' running game with Montgomery and Gibbs. And then also, Daniil was down with the sickness on Wednesday. He's good to go, full participant on Friday. Same thing with Sheldon Day with an ankle, full participant. Another boost for the Vikings' defensive line. For the Lions, so 4 out for them. Jason Kabinda, as well as Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, who, both of them looking to come back from IR. And, I mean, Gardner-Johnson was doing so many pressers, it seemed like he was going to be coming back. But he tore his pec early in the season, was limited all week, and they ruled him out. He is not going to be activated for this first Vikings game, but I would expect him for the second one, week 18. And Kabinda, the fullback linebacker, special teamer, also still out with that knee injury. Jerry Jacobs, dinged up with a hamstring. The Lions getting a little bit thin in the secondary. He DNP'd all week, and he's going to be out. Brock Wright, the backup tight end, also out with a hip issue. And then Derek Barnes, off ball, was limited all week with a shoulder. He's listed as doubtful, so that's noteworthy. Again, doubtful is... How did it used to break down? So questionable was 50-50. Probable was 75%, except they got rid of probable. Doubtful was 25%. I don't know. We'll see if he plays or not. And then the rest, Onwuzurike, full participant on Thursday, Friday. I mean, that's pretty big for them, especially since they don't have a Lee McNeil. Ragnow, the prior Chan Hassan, is going to be perfectly fine, as well as Penei Sewell, full participant on Thursday and Friday. But for the Vikings, the Murphy Jr. one is huge, and the rest of the secondary really needs to step up. But good news overall for the Vikings defensive line. Hopefully they'll have all the bodies there, all hands on deck to stop the Lions. But that's it. That's it. Your thoughts and our thoughts, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. I'm watching Shawshank Redemption. I forgot how good of a movie that is. Anyways, Skull production value.